It's not.
And the earlier
you have to.
And the earlier you forget, let me finish that. Because we had these conversations. The earlier we let that go, and I was like, I just listened. I listened, man. I think we did a lot, paint and every damn thing else. And I listened to what you say. You might not think I listen. And your words, I'm gonna leave. I'm getting out of this because I know the stuff they teach me. I feel in my spirit is wrong. Mm-hmm. But we don't have a choice. My parents like, you're getting up and you're going because they didn't do it. Because my dad, you know, my dad graduated. My mom was not in the picture and all that kind of stuff. But man, I just listen to. It's different, bro. Lives are different, but the thing about it is it's full circle.
Absolutely.
It's full circle, man.
That's what I was saying about
community
earlier.
I got it on my phone.
What community?
We got recorded.
Nobody defining what community you're supposed to be in. It's that little piece, man. You and Josh talk. And y'all go spread that to somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That bond becomes something else, somewhere else. I'm on a different side of town. That has to happen. But these things spread. Who the fuck think he was going to hang with Mike Coons at any point in his life?
Oh yeah.
But it's life, bro.
Right. But it was for a purpose at a moment.
And it's sustaining, like sustaining.
And that's going to spread. It's already spread. I was talking about Joe Martin last night, randomly, with the guy playing softball with. How he come up, right? We were talking about going to watch X-Play. And I was like, damn, this is Josh is good. Spread it. That's your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's something you started. But it still spread. I know you ain't got it no more. It's like your impact is already there. Influence is already there.
And like when you go with Josh, like I go to Josh for a football game, I would think he was playing in the field. I go to high school football game with Josh.
Everybody knows.
That's I wouldn't listen to everybody. That's why I feel good. Like, well, I'm good now. everybody, doc. It's because of the impact you had on kids, and folks don't forget what we look at aesthetically. Hey, that's our life, bro. That's why I try to tell you, get to know them. Anybody get to know them. I'm not going, but I don't, because I don't want to be like pro Josh or anti Josh. Just get to know him. Get to know him. If he don't talk to him, it's something with your spirit. I'm telling you.
Facts, yeah. Hold on, before we go any further. What up, fellas? What up, everybody?
What up?
This is DJ Storyteller. I'm here. I done brought my close friends together. They're not friends anymore. They're family. I've known them for over 25 plus years. I don't know. It's been a long time.
No need to really say.
Yeah. We old now. But I'm glad I got these brothers together because, you know, June is, for me, is men's mental health month. It's something that doesn't get talked about a lot. I feel like society had made it to men, for men, we have to just suck shit up and deal with it. And we don't get a chance to talk about it. And when we do, we look soft for talking about it. So I wanted to bring my brothers together so we can have this conversation that I think that everybody needs to hear. At some point, I want it to be more than one conversation because it's going to take more than one video for us to get all this out. I just really want to know where y'all stand, like y'all opinions and stance on how, you know, they treat men in society these days, because they say they made a whole month for us, but this month is also overshadowed by Pride Month. Because, you know, they're gonna take the cake over everything right now anyway. For some reason, they have more rights than anybody else does. And I think it's unfair that we get overlooked, and they make Mother's Day a big event. Father's Day, swept under the rug. And they share
on the grill.
Yeah. You know, we get grilled kits and hot sauce packets. Some generic hot sauce from Walmart or some shit. But I just think that
that date is?
What?
Father's Day.
Well, I know when the calendar shows up, it's on the, what day was it this year? The 17th? Nah, 16th. Yeah, because 17th was Monday. It was the 16th. Yeah, last Sunday.
I'm just getting that, like.
Yeah. Nah, you right.
People don't. I didn't even know. I don't never know it is until like I get a card.
Yeah.
But I ask that I don't need to be rewarded for doing my damn job.
Yeah.
True that. True that.
That's just my thought. It's my responsibility. I don't need you to pat me on my back. You doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's my pat on the back.
Yeah.
I have a different stance, which is a great conversation because I know that I have a harsher reality that I live within myself, like on how I look at things and how like emotions and what's funny is when you just said that, first thing popped in my head is I just got done watching an interview with 50 Cent and he said something that resonated with me, but I know can be taken like I'm just going with the mold of how people feel about men's mental health. And it's not really how I feel about it. But he said it's a luxury. Your daddies, and your daddy's daddies went to work every day when they didn't want to. We go to work every day, and there's days we don't want to.
True that.
Thanks.
But you don't get to stay home.
No.
Dude.
It's one of them.
But if you can lay out and say that you got mental health issues or whatever, I guess you can. I guess you can stay home and not go to work. I mean, I guess there's things set up for that. I don't know. Because there weren't.
Yeah, you're right.
Even at our age.
You're right, absolutely. It just started coming around now. And I honestly don't know where it came from because I don't know why they're trying to put somewhat of a focus on it now.
It has to be some propaganda. It has to be. Anything they put
Medicine.
issues on, it has to be. It got to be some propaganda. It has to be. It
Yeah,
got to be somebody gonna monetize out for it.
Medicine.
Oh,
It got to be. It's got to be. They ain't saying it
People
for
have to
nothing.
go to the doctor.
Hey, you know how much it costs to treat mental health?
Oh, that's my grip.
Do I?
But how much do they pay the people that treat the people that take care of people
It's
with mental health issues?
pretty good, but you know.
I'm not gonna pay you no
always a
money.
layer to it.
I'm not gonna pay you no money to take care of somebody, a job that we really need to control the environment. I really need this job. This job is crazy important, but they'll put anybody in it. Almost like it's a gatekeeper. That's what's going on with them. I don't really care. You can take some notes, maybe. But do they really care about? Do you really care? That's a caregiver. You need a caregiver to look at those people that have mental health issues.
Someone who cares. Someone who cares.
Yeah, or it's a caregiver. Period. A caregiver. It could be family,
The
non-family.
whole reason I say that is because you can be a caregiver and not give a shit. You can
Yeah,
care
that's
for
true.
your
100%.
paycheck and you
That's
do
100%.
more.
No,
You
that's-
do more damage.
That's
Damn
work.
right,
Yep.
damn right.
Yeah,
You know, you do more damage than you do care.
No, that's world. That's work. It don't matter what.
But I will tell you this,
You think
and I'm gonna
teachers
agree
wanna
with what
teach?
you're saying, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick.
Yeah.
Since we're gonna acknowledge men's mental health.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of trauma that gets passed down through generations.
Oh, yeah.
That does not get taken care of
Facts. Yeah.
because of that thought process, and that's factual. Anyway, you know, where we look at the monetary factor, anything, but men hurt,
And not allowed
and
to
we
hurt.
don't hide. I mean,
Not allowed to hurt.
you know what I'm saying?
Not allowed to hurt.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
allowed to
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah.
Sissy,
Yeah,
all
you're not
other
allowed to
things.
hurt.
Yeah,
So
Not allowed to
you
hurt.
keep all that in there, but little do you know you're bleeding on everything you touch.
True.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
You trying to keep it together.
Mm-hmm.
You holding tight,
Or you
but
having
you
a,
bleeding,
or you having a high stress level because you're holding on in, being fake.
being fake,
Yeah.
ready to explode. Yeah, true.
See,
That's why I got to
that's
give
my
credence
issue.
to it. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
my
saying?
issue was for a while. I had always balled up all that stuff that I dealt with as a kid,
Mhm.
and I never dealt with it. So I started talking to a therapist and got a lot of it out, and it helped out a whole lot. But I was definitely hurting people because I would see something that reminded me of that specific moment that happened in my childhood, and I'm like, I either get upset or I cut them off or don't want to talk to nobody at the time.
But if you were allowed to, I don't have to go pay somebody. If I'm
True,
allowed to
true.
talk to somebody
Yeah.
that's gonna listen to me,
Yeah.
and I'm a coach, service provider by trade of the youth,
Mm-hmm.
and if I just let them talk and you listen and listen, don't say
Yeah.
nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And but as how we are because we've been through it, we try to give them shortcuts, but you have to go back to where they were, how we were,
Yeah, yeah.
because you in the list.
True, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
true.
so you have to really dig deep and learn, folks, man. And when it comes to, I want to talk about that. We said something about holidays earlier. The Juneteenth holiday. So Father's Day. You said something about Father's Day. You said something about Mother's Day. And me and my wife were just talking about this. Oh, God Almighty. So if it's Father's Day, you know how to treat your father. If it's Mother's Day, you know how to treat your mother. That's how we'll treat them all the time.
All the time.
True, yeah, true, yeah.
So why is it one day? So we know how to treat people, but we pick holidays to treat them right.
To highlight.
Yeah.
But it's
Black
propaganda.
History
It's a
Month.
money grab. Yeah, it's a money grab.
Easter, Christmas, church.
We call it a Hallmark money grab, bro. Hallmark loves
money
you.
grab. Yeah, it's definitely money. There's a lot of money involved. Definitely Mother's Day.
But you know, I know how to treat you, my brother. It can't be Juneteenth.
What's a
Yeah.
I can
holiday?
speak to you. I can speak to you in Wawa on December 1st.
Yeah.
But I never. You don't walk right by me December 1st. Juneteenth. Hey, what's up, my brother? Hey, I love you, bro. Hey, nigga, you say it on Juneteenth. You say it on December 1st.
You're right. Absolutely.
You gritting on.
Yeah, that it makes no sense.
No sense.
Yeah.
But I keep saying one race.
You fall into the propaganda though.
One race, Doc. We won, man. We won. And once we recognize that stuff, once we recognize love is the love, we're one.
But even that statement we talk about men being weak, even that statement right there, some look at as being weak. You hear the word love and you go, you know.
Yeah.
I tell you I love you, I tell you I love you, I tell you I love you. Why?
You love me.
Yes.
We'd have been through something, we'd have
You
been
too.
through something, we'd have been through something, and we established what we doing right here. I love you. Plain and simple, you know.
No, I like it.
We've had this discussion on the back porch. Yeah, I know. I'm the touchy-feely guy. I just
Again,
love
that's
everybody.
what- that-
But I
That's a
don't
long way for Josh.
But to me,
Yes, sir. Yes,
But-
sir.
for me, it's like when you're talking about feelings.
Mhm.
Like we can take it deeper with men's mental health, but men in general in their interior.
Yeah.
Every man knows what I'm talking about. I don't give a damn who you are.
Yeah.
Right.
The baddest mug in the world to the weakest. Everybody inside of them has something,
Yep.
right? Whether good or bad. But men can't express that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
When men, like, I'm not a crier.
Mhm.
And when I do cry, 9 times out of 10, I'm pissed at something. Why, so how is crying sad? You crying happy? You cry when you're mad as a bitch, like you want to fight somebody, right?
They've been there. Yeah.
But you can't, men can't cry. So you
Suppress
can't
your
allow
vibe
to
at the
have
end of the
emotion,
day.
right? Well, some things is what we do catch on to. That's why we have that talk of learned emotions versus people. Like, it's different. So for me, this mental health talk goes into men being even able to talk about that.
True, yeah,
Even if
yeah.
they're given the opportunity, they don't even know how to talk about it.
Right.
Because
Right.
who the hell talks about it? One, everybody in this room knows the last thing I want to talk about
It's his feelings.
the lack of my feelings, and me supposed to be feeling bad for one of y'all sad, sobbing stories.
He's not lying.
He's not like us. He's not like us.
Shut it up, man. Shut it up, man.
Everybody got time for that.
But what's funny is you came in the garage earlier when you first got here, and you was talking about like some stuff went down, how dude just got killed, and how close that was, right? And man, you only get like you don't get nothing. You get what you got right now. 10 minutes from now could be a different story,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
But
100.
hey, how many of y'all try to tell kids about 401ks? Huh?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah.
How many of y'all try to teach kids about that kind of stuff? Because let's be honest. For what? For what? We're not promised. And that's
Very true.
my different look at life.
Mm.
And I wish a lot of other people could understand that you get up every day, punch a clock because you feel the need, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's my life. You're not gonna make me have to do anything but take care of my responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And my responsibility is to feed and make sure that my kids are taken care of and my wife, as well as myself. Nothing else.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters. And when my kids get to a certain age, they no longer fall under my
Your
Oh,
payroll,
right.
your
They
payroll,
say
dog.
we get off the payroll.
Yeah, you right.
Right?
You right.
Once you've gone outside of what the goal is and your time has been allotted,
Mm-hmm.
after that, it's on you. But you better have learned. Some of us didn't get that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With,
true.
I was getting ready to say, which is a blessing that we can do that. You know, you still got some young ones, boy. You got a little ways where you even think about getting them off the payroll. You know,
Well, I tell you that. Yeah, that's another story there.
but
But at what cost?
right.
At what cost?
Yeah.
I've asked myself. Like you said, we had a hell of an 8-year run. I'll put it like that. It could have been much
No.
more.
Millions. I'm for real.
Mm-hmm.
Millions.
But I'll be 100% honest. Y'all can have that shit. I don't want people's problems. I don't want to work for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
True, true, true.
That's what owning your business becomes. That's today's world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't own that. You paying, you end up giving half of your money to the government.
Yeah,
Very true.
yeah.
And you end up working for your customers. The customer's always right. The customers, no, they're not. The sooner you learn that, the sooner you'll find out if you're really doing what you want to do. Start telling them no. See how long it lasts.
Look, but I'm gonna keep
When
it
you
100
can't
with you. I get exactly what you're saying, but you two, here come Mr. Sensitive. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that right now. Y'all touch people's lives, bro. Any way you look at it, there's kids running around here today that's gonna remember y'all forever. And I get it, the
Definitely.
monetary value of it all, yes, 100. But there's kids who were changed. Hell,
Mm-hmm.
There's kids that changed us.
Yes.
very true.
Yeah, yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, yeah.
And that came
That's
from
the part
that.
that
And then you
know what I'm
get
saying?
twisted.
And then you lose, and then when you lose,
Huh.
and then certain kids, you know, that hold a stronghold on you, and you lose guys like your dogs,
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
and then you have two kids that they're two dogs together, and my dog lost a lot about this from. No matter what he says, he lose some dog because they get this dog to push him no more.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you don't have when you got a dog, man. Come on, dog. Josh, you know how we when you got a dog, man. Our wives get mad at us every time we get together. Be back by 7. Yeah, that means 7 tomorrow.
Seven we wanted to be.
because it's like we jive, dog. We talk and you just bounce stuff off each other, and it doesn't matter. I might go just saw him yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
but we had life experiences since yesterday.
Mhm.
That now we might have changed him up, and I want to call him. And no, it's nothing wrong with it, bro.
Yeah, no.
But the problem is that people act like we can't evolve like that. And I love when you miss those conversations, but they work the hell out of us to keep those conversations away.
Oh yeah.
Corporate I'm gonna work the hell out of you, so you can't talk to them, so you can't grow. Cause you miss that growth. You miss growing.
David's been there. David's there, been there, might be there. I mean, I know I get to talk a few times to him and I could feel it where he was in the same place we were as entrepreneurs.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, because they tell you that you have to own your own shit to be you, to have your own
Yeah,
shit.
be your own boss.
To be your own boss or this and no, dog. Let's understand something. You're never gonna be that when you're playing a game that's rigged
Against you.
against you.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn how
You
much
gotta
money
pay
you
to get
got.
into the game.
Because when you
Yeah,
look
you
at
do.
it, that shit ain't nothing but paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It-
What's
that-
back
If the
it-
world set on fire and we went into a place to get ourselves together
Yeah.
and we came back out, there would be no more. You all become equal. Where is that shit?
You better
There's
go
no
back
paper
to
no
1830
more.
and learn to grow something.
There's no paper.
Yeah.
Fucking paper.
You're right.
Not gold.
Yeah,
not
because they ain't back no
substance,
more. And they
not
tell you
none
that.
of that.
Yeah.
But we we allow ourselves. That's the mental health. The mental health to me is, what do I have to get up and go work on the railroad for every day, like a old slave, ball and chain? Why do we have to do that every day and pay taxes to get money
Every
to
time you
pay
go.
taxes
Yeah.
on
So you-
everything I buy, to pay more taxes,
So
To
you
get out
more
of there.
taxes, for you to tell
329
me
gas
that I
right there.
owe
To get to the
taxes
places, you
to
gotta pay
get.
taxes.
I owe taxes. How the fuck do I owe taxes?
Yeah, I hate the
I
like
get y'all
property
take
taxes.
40% of my money, and I
Yo.
owe you more
Twice a
money.
year for what?
Yeah, and your car is what year?
The 2004.
You never stop paying taxes on that car.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Hey,
a-
After you bought it, pay taxes on it then.
yeah.
And you pay
It's
taxes on the
it's
gas that you
mine.
gotta
Yeah,
put in it.
it's-
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty
It's
sound like
crazy.
it's driving my car.
Yeah. That's what my thought process. You still pay tax. You could pay a little bit. They be like, well, we gotta be fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, my
like I got
insurance
$35 in
is-
tax.
Insurance has gone up so much that it's
It's
almost
ridiculous.
like I'm paying the car
The car
payment
note.
again. That
Yeah,
car's
yeah,
so
yeah.
old, what I
Yeah.
used to pay a month in is crazy. Like, what I gotta have insurance on the thing that if someone hits it,
Hey,
they're
guys.
gonna say, oh,
It
it
ain't
ain't
worth
worth nothing.
nothing anyway.
It's
Yeah,
$400.
Yeah.
What? I spent that in insurance.
Last month.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
how
That's
they
like
get
Elon
got.
Musk.
But no, that's how people end up in bad places.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
lucky that I own that car.
Uh-huh.
I'll be 100%. I'm lucky. That's better than a lot of other Americans in this world.
Mm-hmm.
I get that,
Mhm.
and it's my beater. Everybody knows that. I can drive the same car to a coal yard and to a coffee place for 17 years or better.
But I can someone answer your question for you. If you put it behind the 8 ball, Dave, what's your gift? What's your gift? What God bless you with? You know,
Music.
what's your gift?
Art.
Mine is
Do
you
you care
service
about people?
people,
Service.
service. That's my gift.
Same here.
Training on. So my thing is, if we came together collectively with our gifts,
Mhm.
and then we might have to venture out to find some other folks, but we don't have to. We could almost barter and trade,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
barter and trade when you start in there. That's what college do to you.
100%.
That's what college puts you in
100%.
debt. I'm telling you, it's all.
And you fight through it. You
Yeah.
try to.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's the mindset, like you said. That's the training.
What-
You
what-
gotta fight through it.
But what they have when we was in school, they don't have no more. You have to go to, I guess in our area, New Horizons and all that kind of stuff. Trade school.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Trades-
yeah.
Right.
You
Don't
could do
push
trades are free. You could have just trades are basically in the school, and now you have to pay to go to trade school. And now now you don't hear about trades no more.
No,
no,
it's
you
interesting you bring
don't.
this up
Don't.
because there's a trade deficit. So guess what we're pushing now? We back in the 80s again, bro. We back to that point where look, we back to that point
This is mental
where
health.
student loans started getting pushed.
Yeah.
When we were young and our parents was like, we got to get our kids to college. The only way they're gonna survive in America is get them to college.
Yep.
And what they do?
Rhetoric.
Sign that FAFSA.
Yep.
So we could get to college.
Rhetoric.
And then we got down here and signed that FAFSA.
Their rhetoric.
So we could continue college. Now you owe, your parents owe.
Everybody knows. So you want a student plus loan? I'll give you some
Yeah.
more.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna pay you a million interest on that mother.
And they make it look good because they say it's only gonna be 6% interest.
That's slavery.
But here,
Yeah.
what you don't understand about them damn student loans, is 6% interest till you miss that
Compound.
first payment.
Compound.
And
Oh,
then you
yeah,
got
yeah,
double
yeah,
compound.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Triple compound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
It busted
Behind
right
the
in.
8 ball. But now we're pushing again because we ain't got none. We ain't got no trade workers no more.
No,
Y'all
but
have a
now,
hard time hiring.
but now they're reaching for them. Now they're reaching for them. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. No, man. It's,
Capitalism shift, fellas. Y'all get educated. You go find the information. Capitalism shift. A dollar ain't worth a damn.
no.
No.
China owners.
When did it? When was it?
Oh yeah, it was.
No, but honestly,
It was.
to you,
It's all shifts
to who?
to them people that matter, the capitalists.
Yeah.
But
Let's say government.
But where do we matter? So this is
don't.
where my question with my mental health, because I found myself where I find myself better off alone a lot of times because I can't speak how I want to speak because
Well, without offending somebody.
I ain't
Just-
worried about offending them.
Oh yeah.
You like on some real shit. I got told I got to be careful saying yes ma'am and no ma'am and yes sir and no sir. I looked at the dude and said, "You've lost your fucking mind."
Why do you have to be careful saying that? Because of who you talking to? Or because of the
You don't know.
pronouns and stuff?
What are they? I don't care what
Oh.
they offer. You know what
I
I'm
thought
saying?
you were going
There's
somewhere
times
different
when
with
I say yes, ma'am, to a dude in the damn drive-thru. I felt bad when I seen him. I was like, my bad, dog. So what?
Should put some bass in the
Like,
boy.
shut up, man.
Should put some bass in the boy.
Told you, man, my name Prentice
Yeah,
there.
but whatever. But
And
why,
that
why we
is-
made to feel like we were raised that if you don't do that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
there's
was.
something wrong with you.
Yeah,
Good
disrespect-
looking,
yeah,
right?
Mhm.
yeah.
You ain't right. No,
Yeah.
no
What's wrong?
respect.
Disrespect,
But now,
yeah.
now,
You gotta watch you say
those of you that do those things that we tried to get you to do,
It's still right in you. You flip flop.
100%.
But and who got mental health? So it depends on who. Also depends on your race.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because like you be like, man, I can't say this. My dad say if I go outside, I get pulled over, I gotta do this. I can't remember all that shit. So couple
We'll show up sooner or later.
it's called be respectful.
Exactly, exactly.
Be respectful.
Exactly.
Couple whatever they ask you for, with the
gotta
school,
give it to- yeah.
courthouse, everything else, be respectful. What are they? Yes, sir. What you need?
Yeah.
Once you do those type of things, you're good to go. If now they be overly aggressive, that's on them. But continue to be, and I get it. Man, it's hard when somebody being totally disrespectful to you.
Yeah.
Be
Oh, yeah,
disrespectful.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you
yeah,
got-
yeah,
but
yeah,
just
yeah.
eat it.
But they got the power
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
different with them. Yeah.
Right now they got the power.
Yeah.
You still got the power.
Yeah.
What did it say on Fresh Prince? Make it home with fight it later.
No, I just think you got the power because I want to make it home.
Right.
I just want to make it home.
Right. To fight it later.
No, I get that.
I just want to make it
No, I
home.
get that. I get it. And I know it doesn't matter to me what people that don't know who the hell I am. It's whatever. But all y'all know, I've dealt with just as much
Or more.
Oh yeah.
in
Yeah.
areas
Yeah. Definitely.
as a looking the way I look.
Excuse me.
But I've also been in the areas where I've been kind of just shoved out the way. So I've been able to see exactly the difference.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Where it's more your color versus the actions that's going on in the area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real. Because that's all cops got to look for. What is going on? You look suspicious. What the fuck are these people doing? This is, you're teaching people to judge, and so it's real easy to go downtown
That
and go,
word.
man, it must be
Damn
some
right, yeah,
real
judge.
weird
That word,
shit going
what?
on over there. It's about 7, 8 dudes over there hanging out. They
Those
got to be
suspect.
up to something,
Suspect.
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
That's what we're taught. So when you ask like what's men's mental health is, here we are in a day where weed's legal, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, I guess. It's a gray area.
Still taboo.
You may get
legal.
arrested, you may not. It's like
You remember say you're in.
it's like
Sorted
25.
out.
State crime.
Hey, we sorted out after I
25.
charge you them court costs real quick.
It's $25 plus court
Just give me out your pipe before you get locked up.
Yeah,
Fuck with you, how long you
$225.
Just give me out your pipe.
Go online and pay this before you
Can I
go.
just give you $25 if you just let me go?
No, just give me the weed you got
But,
to buy.
I mean, for anyone else,
Yeah, that's
for,
it right
for
there.
anyone else driving your car or doing anything and you have something like that on you and you're in my age bracket
Mhm.
or older, you still have an anxiety that's built inside
Oh
of
yeah,
you
yeah.
that you feel like, even though you know it's just gonna cost me some money. I mean, it's not gonna cost me 5 to 10 to 15 years of my
That it
life.
would have 20 years ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Like I
absolutely.
tried to explain that to my kids not too long ago on the back porch.
Mhm.
I had a gun and a blunt sitting beside each other, and I'm like, no, if you realize this would give me, I would be locked up
Yeah.
for 20 years. Y'all
20
didn't see y'all.
20 years,
Y'all would be my
guaranteed.
age when I got out of jail.
Yeah.
Just
So
for
what?
what's right here sitting in this backyard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dot. So anxiety and men's
Mental
mental health is all been, in my opinion, from my life.
Mm-hmm.
Induced.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Y'all make us walk around in fear of our one life we're given from the same creator that y'all got.
Mhm.
That's what drives me nuts. I don't care what your title is, how much money you got, what you look like, who your wife is, wives, kids. I do not care about zero of that. You do everything. You breathe like me. You
Yeah.
lead like me. You get dressed like
The
me.
old saying,
It-
put your
that
pants
shit
on just
don't
like I
matter.
do. Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
Quit looking at me. You don't know me. I'm just fine. I don't need your problems. You don't have problems. You woke up. You woke up. I lived my whole life with my best friend dead. He don't wake up. Your life is good. It only gets better. You've been broke before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how bad can it get? We said it all the time, Chris. I've been broke. It don't, okay. I made it out of that. It wasn't even that bad. We had a lot of fun.
We did.
I had fun.
Yes, dog. Have more friends when you're broke. Everybody broke.
I mean, and like I asked y'all downstairs, which one of us,
That's what's up.
who would walk away? Y'all know my answer. I will. I'm not scared, dog. You got to take all this.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
get
money and all this. There's a lot of complications, but at the end of the day, you know how long it would take? I'll play the card. I can play it. I paid into all this. Y'all took my money my whole life. I've worked.
Yeah.
I may not look like I was a hard-working guy. I've worked my ass off every day of
Very
my
true.
life.
Very true.
I earned my
That's something that brings us all together as well. Because ain't nobody ever shied away from
No, sir.
in this circle
No,
right
no,
here,
sir.
bro.
No, sir.
I don't mean no harm.
I ain't trying to get over on nobody.
Nobody.
Nope.
I've had moments where I could have got over on plenty of people. Never, ever. I ain't gonna mess with nobody trying to get no paper just like me. Again, we all the same. I've never seen color. I've never seen age.
Once again,
None of this stuff.
brings this circle
It's
together.
different.
Because the different thought process. But 4 different
We'll
thought
walk away.
processes
That can come together.
that can come
That's
together
right.
and be basic, you know? That's what
Can you
cannot
walk
happen.
away?
Can I walk away?
Could you?
Nah,
Could
man,
you
gas
walk away?
329, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It'd be
If
hard.
it comes down to
Moral stuff, though. Yeah.
Morals?
Yeah,
You
morals.
got to.
Morals
You
and that.
got to.
I
You
got
got
you.
morals like
Dog,
that.
the thing about it, me, I have to because I've dealt and worked for myself for a good amount of time, and then took on a job, and and it's hard to take on somebody else's job and do what you would do for yourself. So and it's easy to bounce, cause I knew because we know we could. I know I can sustain myself, and when you know you can sustain yourself, you like good.
I hold the keys
Yeah.
to the car.
Yeah.
It's my talent.
Who's your boss?
Who forgets that?
But
It's
they,
the knowledge you got. That's what makes your money.
Mhm.
It's the knowledge you
Yes.
got. It's the knowledge you got.
but who
Then
gets
your
what?
talent.
Yeah.
And then your talent. When you find them, your talents are your hustle.
Yeah,
True.
but
Then
who
it's
blessed
your
you?
money.
But your it. That's your it. Who
Yeah.
blessed you with the it?
Yeah.
The creator.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's a,
Whoever
who
your
taught you how to
creator
hit a? Who taught you how to use a hammer?
Me hit my thumb.
I mean, for real.
But
And who,
at the
no
end
one
of the
taught
day,
me. No one taught me how to run, shoot a ball. It's like we learn. Dog, it's like you learn. Oh, this is my gear. Oh, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna do this. And now you find, okay, well,
But
that's
why?
so.
Because you love it. You
Yes.
like what you
And now I'm trying to
like.
teach.
The feeling you get.
Yes, bro.
Probably
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Satisfaction.
But the thing about it,
You do that for a living?
if you never in debt, you could do that.
Yeah, yeah.
If you never had, I don't got to pay this. They put you in debt. Debt is slavery.
Yeah.
I tell
Societal
you,
norms.
debt is.
No,
Societal
Because
norms.
we
Right.
put us in debt.
Very true. I was just
Yeah,
gonna speak
we
about it.
did, but
Societal
how?
norms,
I
bro.
don't fire anyone. They fire themselves. Remember that.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
fire yourself.
Mhm.
Nobody fired you. You fired
Oh, yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
You did
yeah,
something
yeah.
that got you fired.
Very
Bottom
true.
line.
Yeah,
You
very
went
true.
to jail
Yeah.
because you did something that got you caught.
Right.
Well, in some instances,
In
if
some
you're
instances.
black, it's a 50-50 shot. Right? So, why? You had to have a car. No, you didn't.
No, I'm not. I might have taken it out of context.
Okay.
I'm saying we put ourselves in debt because we don't. You don't
don't
know.
know that.
You don't know.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
I got a great father, bro. Look, provide a roof over my head, but he don't know his father, so he don't know how to pass down generational knowledge, wealth, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's when I say that's my take. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know how to pass that stuff down, that's why with my daughters, my daughters, if you talk to my daughters, you better be a dude. I take care of mine. And AOP did this stuff going on. No, for real, because I take care of mine, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I show her the best example that I can, and as I get older, God bless me, breath in my body to show even a better example. So you have to be a bad mo sucker
Oh, yeah.
to be able to marry my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like yours, you gotta be think about how you treat your daughter and how you treat Christine.
I already know.
Yeah.
So Styles will see how you treat. You
better
gotta do it.
know.
And then
Yeah.
she see the same thing. So they have to step up. Don't bring no scallywag in here.
No, they better be
My
like
daughters
that.
already
For,
know too.
but it
Yeah,
better
don't
be
tell
like
like
that
that.
for women in general. Not just your woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Not just your mom.
Mhm.
Right.
Someone else's mom.
Yes.
Someone else's grandmama.
Mhm.
Someone else's daughter.
Mhm.
Like that's the mentality.
Yes.
That's the messed up part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like break the cycle of not looking at women like women. Just
That's
like we're not
objects,
looking
pieces of
at
meat.
men
Exactly.
like men.
Yeah,
They're
true,
different.
true.
We're not different. None of us are different.
Nope.
We may look different. So what? If we all look the same, this place would suck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And we all might be married to ugly people.
And appreciate each other.
Inside and out.
And appreciate
Yeah.
talents.
Right.
Like appreciate people's it. They I appreciate your it. Anytime I'm not going looking. Anytime camera stuff, Dave.
Yeah.
Anytime something goes, Josh.
Support-
I don't go.
support
I'm
your
not
people.
going looking for it and trying to research it. I got people.
Mhm.
You build that family, man.
Yeah, you're damn right.
It's a shortcut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is.
Oh, that's life. That's
Yeah,
life.
And
yeah.
it spreads,
That's
it
how it's
spreads
supposed to be.
past us, you know.
It's knowledge.
But it's like we were saying earlier when we talk about community. We've all made our own communities, and we love each other, and we will back each other.
But what happens? But what happens with the kids these days? They don't live long enough to build a community.
They don't,
it's
you know,
crazy.
and it's crazy.
Because they're raised by people who don't have a mindset of
They
community.
don't live long enough.
No.
Then you go in and try to build a community of some people that don't want to build a community.
Bingo.
Now they're gonna take you out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you taking money they buy.
Now we on some need
So
no
now,
ground.
so now you talk, Chris, you only train those kids because
Oh,
they don't
yeah.
want to listen.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If I try to talk to your kid on the NBA, and they ain't been everybody else. I mean,
And I got to deal with you on
Yeah.
top of it.
Yeah, oh,
mess with my mental health. With your black self.
One. Cold pal ass.
Man.
yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up. I just wanted that to be the first part of it. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all. This I think was a great conversation that definitely need to be had. And part 2 coming up soon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
definitely.
No, man.
Appreciate you having
Always
me.
right.
Yeah, I
Good.
definitely appreciate this.
Yep.
Y'all got anything else I want to say before I hit the pause?
Just be you. Be authentically you. And it took a long time for me to be authentically me, but I'm me. I'm for real. You might put a facade up like you this, that, and the third. Everybody got some kinks in your armor.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Be
yeah.
you, man.
Yeah.
Be you. Josh, you told me iron sharpens iron, right?
Always.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
I thought.
27-17.
But you never know.
27-17.
It's
Yeah.
rare to find the people that find themselves.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
rare to find the people that find themselves.
Mhm.
When it's at a good time, where you get to spend your life. That's the problem. It's
Mhm.
how many years of life have wasted for everyone else.
Boy. Oh,
You get one,
Yeah.
cuz.
Yeah.
One. And if you're not happy, and I hate to say it because I'm all against it, if you ain't happy in your marriage, if you ain't happy with your kids, with your job, with whatever, the best thing to do is end all of those things and go see someone and find something that makes you happy. You have to be happy to make other people happy. I don't hang out with people that are constantly sad,
Yeah.
right? So find your happiness. That's what I leave it with.
I'm going to leave it with, hey, learn to love, man. True love. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Let's change the world.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this nonsense, for real.
Yeah. It don't cost nothing to be nice. At
Nothing.
All. At all.
0
At
dollars.
all.
It's less
Real
stress.
world. Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
No
Definitely
drama.
less stress. But thank y'all again. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. EBR Media and Entertainment. Peace.
All right.
Oh, my legs.